It's been a pick that he's super comfortable on and is going to outrange the Corki, eventually going to be able to help clear those waves and start to win the lane. Can be tricky in the first few levels, but it's a good matchup into the Corki. So you have really nice engage, and you have blow up here as well for Kwangdong Freaks. Like if you
Number one, Kwangdong Freaks taking on Gen G.
Yeah, so I was just going to say it's been a while since we've seen GP Renekton. Used to see it a lot. Used to be extremely common. A matchup that goes both ways, just like the Gnar matchup we had earlier. You know, it's counter-picked into Gnar a lot of the time. As yeah, level 1 is definitely not good for the Hui. But how it's going to play out in this game as well, with Keen being such a storied Gangplank player himself, is...
Like, I feel like maybe we're being rude. As we've got a bit of a fight here towards the bottom side. Pei's taking a fair bit of damage. Canyon gets here in the nick of time, though, as the burst fires not necessarily all landing, but there's the dash forward. Canyon, can he find it? Undil, that's going to be the sidestep. Canyon trying to get after them. They get a couple of flashes out of the bottom lane of the Kwangdong Freaks. No first blood just yet.
And they know that Cuz is topside, otherwise he definitely would have shown up for this play. They had a lot of vision set up initially as well. Cuz is here, the ward is set for Keen, and there's just not much they could do here. They could try to force this. Dudu's got Rage.
Well, Dudu's gonna come on over. They do manage to get the flash out with the oranges, as Dudu getting a little bit in danger.
Yeah, this is unfortunate for the side of Kwangdong. This is what the cross-map attempt they were going to go for, and it does not go well. So 2 flashes down bottom side for 1 flash top, but it's a flash on the GP that has that extra safety in this matchup with the oranges. So
if you know you can get rid of, there's a couple of stuns, you know. As Trial by Fire is actually now on Dudu, who's going to try and walk this one off. Arctic Assault not going to connect, as there's the flash out, so Dudu is going to have to use his flash as well. And having a look back towards that top lane, that Sheen looks to be doing work there, as Dudu was looking a little bit worse for wear. That is going to be Drake traded for some grubs. Kwangdong Freak's going to be able to lock that one down. Diego with the help of his Crocodile. And this was a pick that we saw a lot of mid laners actually find a lot of value in, as Trovy's just, standing his ground and doing shooting, but he might be in trouble here as the ulti's going to go wide, but that's only because of the flash. Nicely played there from Bulldog, as Pei's is ulting here on this bottom side as well. Now Lehens, can he actually catch up and keep them in position as the Glacial Prison goes a little bit wide? We're going to head back towards its bottom lane as Lehens is lit on fire. And now, here in the mid lane, a slowdown, Cannon Barrage, there's the turn, Canyon looks for the Permafrost and gets it! Cuz wants to be able to possess the Sejuani though, and is going to be able to do it. It's a 1-for-1 in mid, first blood going to Gen G. Anyway, Gen G going to be able to start off these grubs.
I got nothing!
I often think about Peter Pan, you know?
I never really thought about that, actually, the clock metaphor.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful...
We'll come back to that in a little bit.
Yeah, we can get back to it. And maybe the space can break it down. If there's not as many highlights in this particular game, maybe they can have a philosophical discussion for us.
He's like, I can't back, I can't farm, I can't do anything.
Wait. Is it even, like... He had to just slice to get into experience range, I'm pretty sure, as Teleport is going to come in. And Gen G, they're looking for the dive. Arctic Assault is going to connect here onto Dudu. Cannon Barrage comes on through as well. And Chovy, after teleporting in, is going to be able to help grab that kill as well. And Keen, he wants even more. Trial by Fire comes down, lights Bulldog on fire, and there's nothing he can do. Double kill for the Gangplank. And it makes me feel like already the Gangplank's completely out of control.
It's out of control. It is now, and it was already a problem. The Renekton into GP matchup, if you make a mistake as the GP, the Renekton can get ahead and run you down, but usually you need jungle help. As Cuz, I don't know about this.
Well, let's see whether he can get this one done, as Keen's going to eat some oranges and has to flash to get out of the Heartbreaker. Very nicely done. Is he out of the woods just yet, though, is the question. As the charge up, there's the flash forward, and Cuz is going to be able to get the kill. So nicely done there to get something back for the Kwangdong Freaks. Kwangdong Freaks going to try and punish this, though. As Canyon and Chovy trying to get their way out. They know that help was on the way. As now they engage onto the Frost Armor and the Aftershock of Canyon. Means that I don't know whether they want this. Even though the Grasping Maw does come down, True Shot Barrage laid on top, and Canyon just walks it off.
He's just
fine.
His damage taken stat.
All right, a few buttons going missing as Pei's is here. All right, and now we're certifying the Zeri. It is going to be the kill first going over to Sejuani, but then Pei's gets 1-1-0-1 now. Not necessarily end of the world Zeri moment or anything like that, but it's still 5-2. And I think we'd all agree, as now Leaper fighting against Pei's, but Pei's and Lehens Grand Entrance does come on through. Pace can't actually close the gap as they're fighting on top of the cannon barrage, and there goes Lehens. Really good timing for Cuz.
Yeah, a little bit overzealous there on the ends, but Leaper, Flash and Cleanse gets out. True Shot Barrage, you know, left me a little bit wanting, but otherwise...
Quantum Freaks realizing that they're not exactly in the most comfortable of positions, and Canyon sitting like a sniper, ready to throw out the Glacial Prison. Let's see whether he's found Leaper and Cuz here. He absolutely has. Rocket comes in, and did he last hit him with a Glacial Prison? That's one way to do it. Paze is going to be able to pick up a kill here as well, and Quantum Freaks, oh no! The House of Cards is just toppling! Lehens even picks up a kill with a Q. It's just weird ways to get kills day here for Gen G. About 15 seconds ago, Hex Gates can be employed as Quantum Freaks coming back onto the map as Leaper, Arcane Shift now on cooldown. The Flash is still down from before, and he's dead again. Andil also going to most likely follow suit as there's a flash forward. Not scared of the cannon barrage anymore is Paze. Maybe it's just been a while since cannon barrage has been
it's
coming through. Is kind of nutty, exactly right. As now Andil, he's going to catch a Glacial Prison. Bulldog's also just taking incidental damage. Andil's going to try and turn it. It doesn't quite work out though as the quickness comes in. That's going to clean up the Crocodile. And Lehens takes matters into his own hands. Leaper tries his very best to find a fight, but he's not quite going to get there. The slowdown comes in from Bulldog, but all of his friends are lying down in the dirt.
The only thing left to do at this point is to vote POG Atlas. And that's a tough call. It's one of those games where you're like, man, it's a great game for Lehens. Like, Pace is actually pretty sick this game. Like, Keen's GP actually kind of on fire. Like, Canyon's early game, his mid game, his ults are a little bit shaky, but, you know, he's all pretty solid. And
I think maybe
Chovy is laning. I mean, come on.
Is it just a Canyon? Like a if in doubt Canyon type moment?
Yeah, I think it is. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm a little bored of Canyon voting. You know, we've been doing it for like 4 years.
It used to be that it was the only right vote ever. And we'll see whether that's going to be the case as there goes the Nexus. They really did. Of course, Quantum Freaks on the downtrend a little bit after their more recent losses, but still,